Yeah, man. I mean, especially the feds was a 95, 98% conviction rate.
Yeah.
You know, it's no joke. You know, I just interviewed Irv Gotti for the first time, and he beat a Fed case, which is unheard of.
They offered us where each one of us could do like 6 months. Chris could stay and run the company. Then he goes in and does 6 months.
Okay, so 6 months.
It was
basically nothing.
Yeah.
But you turn it down.
To my lawyers, to which our lawyers said, we can't guarantee victory. So our lawyers, who we had great lawyers, Shargell and Lefcourt, if I don't want you to get in trouble, but if you do call them, they're fucking great, right? You don't want to use them, but if you do have to use them, they're brilliant. So our brilliant lawyers was like,
take it.
They didn't say take it, but they was like, wouldn't have been mad if we'd have said, fuck it, we'll take it.
Yeah, that's legendary.
In trial.
That's legendary.
In trial, he beat a Fed case.
Real shit.
Like, you just don't see that. But he spent like $10 million to beat it. So, you know, and it kind of destroyed his company in the process. So,
yeah.
So that's all they wanted. No matter what.
That's all they wanted. They succeeded. So you got to be careful with them people. You know what I'm saying? You really got to be careful with them people. That's why, to be honest with you, I kind of talk freely about it and let people know what me and my friends is going on, because it's like harassment what we going through with the feds. So I let everybody know so they can't snatch niggas up and then niggas in jail crying harassment. Like before they even snatched my niggas up, like I was preaching this, I was speaking out against it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, luckily you're not doing none of that shit no more.
Oh man, my hands are so clean.
Yeah, and this is what I always say, man. Like, don't rap about illegal shit and do interviews about illegal shit if you're still doing illegal shit. Mm-hmm. You know, if it's all in the past.
But you know what? You make it so like, you know what I mean? They can't help it. You know what I'm saying? You got the platform, you got a dope platform out, and it got a lot of views. And man, a lot of my brothers can't handle that. You feel what I'm saying? And that started with them though. You know what I mean? But a lot of them can't handle that. And it's almost sad that, you know what I mean? Because it's the same thing that they love is almost like being, you know what I mean? But let me ask you this. Okay, let me ask you this question right here. Let me ask you this. Now, if you got the platform and you know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what make you ask dudes questions like that?
Anyone who I talk to, I talk about past shit. Mm-hmm. I don't interview people knowing they're still doing whatever illegal shit in their present life.
Right.
You know, as I'm talking to them, we don't have those types of relationships.
Right.
And in fact, we've even, you know, you'll see certain interviews where it's like, oh, you have an open case? Let's not talk about it. Next question.
Okay, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when I interviewed the baby, he still had an open case, you know, when he killed that one dude in self-defense at Walmart. So I said, hey, we're just not going to talk about it. Now, I know everyone's going to want me to ask about the Walmart situation, but we actually looked into it, and we saw that it's still an open case.
Right.
So therefore, I'm not going to ask any questions about it whatsoever.
That's cool.
Let's go forward with it. And ultimately, he got that case dropped.
Right.
But yeah, I respect it, man. Like, I'm not trying to put anyone's, you know, we've even turned down interviews with certain people who have open cases.
Right, that makes sense.
You're going to end up talking about this, and we don't want to potentially hurt whatever legal situation you have.
Right, that makes sense.